2.5 weeks left. How's camp going so far for you?
It's going good. Just trying to get better every single day.
How do you get better every day at this point in camp where it's kind of week 2 and maybe it starts to drag a little bit?
I think individually, every single one of us has things to work on every day. I mean, had a bad day today personally, but I just got to keep focusing on the little things and get better.
What was not good enough in your opinion?
Everything. Just got a lot of things I got to work on. So.
Yeah. What does a good day look like for you in practice as an offensive lineman?
Just playing fast, good effort, good physicality. Never perfect days, but we can always do better than the last day. So.
Is it hard to be an offensive lineman when they don't actually tackle and you can't actually put them on the ground when it's thud mode or less?
Yeah, there's some times when we're in thud and Chris Brooks, that guy's not going to get tackled very easily. We make a decent hole, never big enough, but make a decent hole, and Chris gets tapped by somebody, gets down. I'm like, that guy's getting 8 to 10 yards. You know, he's a monster. So, I think it changes with the running backs more than the O-line, to be honest. But
do you welcome that? Like the moment you can go full bore, is that when you can really be yourself as a left tackle?
We love full speed, but I mean, our thud tempo is full speed for us. We don't change much.
When you get into a game scenario, in fall camp, you're trying to stay healthy, yet you want to practice at a certain level, right? What kind of difference is there, if any, once you get that first snap and it's like, all right, now we're full go and we're not worried about getting hurt in fall camp?
I think just a good goal is to always play fast. I mean, if you're playing slower than the person behind you, you're going to get hurt. So I think playing fast all the time is something that a lot of people don't realize will keep you safe.
You talked about wanting to be great at the details and the nuances. Walk us through what life is like as a left tackle in D1 on a top 25 team where you try and be your best and you know you're going to play some great teams. What are the little things you think about every day?
Shoot, there's so many things just with your hands, your leverage, your head, where you're placing your head, where you're keeping your balance. It's just little things you never think of if you're on the outside.
You were a basketball player once upon a time. We played quarterback like we've talked about quite a bit. What are the things at left tackle that you're still getting used to because it's just been a couple of years?
Just it's random things. Every once in a while I'll be like, whoa, it's a little bit different, but nothing. I'm pretty adapted to it now. It's been 3.5, 4 years now.
Since that Boise State game in 2019, talk to that guy and as if I was that guy and tell me like what you've learned since then. Oh, you thought you knew this, now I know this. Like, what are those things you've learned? And I'm a little smaller than you were in 2019.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about size, but I think 2019 I was just running around, getting in the way of people. I think one thing I tell myself is just use your hands a lot better. I was just throwing my head and my body at people and was doing all right with that somehow.
That was a fun story you told us on Media Day where the defensive lineman across from you at Boise State who got drafted, I'm trying to remember his name. Do you remember his name? Curtis Weaver, tremendous player. Was like, hey, I don't know you. What's your name? Are you like a friendly guy on the field? Do you talk to the other team or you kind of just do your own thing? I
kind of do my own thing, but it kind of depends on the vibes the defensive line gives off. If they're talking mess, we'll give it right back to them. I think it goes for the whole line, but some guys, it's weird. They'll just talk and have conversations, and I mean, we'll just talk back, I guess. It's just, it's kind of weird, but yeah, if they talk mess, we'll give it back to them.
What's the most random friendly chatter you've had in a game with someone like Curtis Weaver had with you?
We've had a few guys ask how old we are. I remember my freshman year, I was next to Shannon Herring, and I think he was 26. And he's like, dude, how old are you? He's like, 26, man. I'm like, hey, man, I'm 18. Like,
I'm young like you.
Yeah, I'm the same age, but we got 26, 24 going across the board, so.
And then you start talking about a mission. You're like, hey, here's what a mission's all about. Oh, wait, it's third down. We got to go. As you think about South Florida in 2.5 weeks, what comes to mind? What emotionally also do you feel when you think about that first game?
I'm just excited. I'm ready to get the season rolling. I'm ready to get into game prep and, just get ready to get it going.
What excites you at practice? Because it's week 2. Sometimes that can drag, right? In fall camp, you're like, hey, I just want to get to the next thing. Maybe you love it. I don't know. What excites you when you come out here for practice every day?
Honestly, getting better. I think I've got a lot of things to work on, like I said earlier, and just try to perfect my craft. I feel like I've got a lot of things I need to clean up before I get to the first game, and it gives me a good opportunity to get that with these next couple weeks.
What's it like competing to get your own starting spot, yet try and gel as a group? Because there's the individual competition, but there's also the team vibe with the offensive line.
It's good. We got 7 to 8 guys that are all really close and all willing to play together. So I think we got some good team chemistry there, and we got a lot of dudes willing to play and ready to work together. So it's good.
Okay, so looking at your gloves here, you have them taped to your wrists.
Yes.
What are your hands like after a practice or a game? After this situation, because it's like what, probably 2, in the case of a football game, what, 4 or 5 hours?
4 or 5 hours. Yeah, games, practice not as bad, but games, my hands are all just white and like pruny fingers, just drenched from sweat.
Just sweaty.
The gloves take like 2 days to dry off.
2 days? Are you serious?
Yes. Sometimes I'll come back to practice the next day, it's still wet. I'm like, it's nasty.
It's like a hockey jersey or something.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst smell ever?
Not too bad.
Not too bad? Little Febreze on there or something?
We get new gloves every once in a while, so
nice.
I try to keep them fresh.
Nice, that's awesome. Okay, what should fans be looking at that maybe they aren't in game 1 headed into the season? Because we have kind of the same storylines that we discuss a lot, but what do you as an offensive lineman, what do you want the fans to know about with this team?
Shoot, I don't know.
Besides the left tackle.
I'm just kind of worried about ourselves right now. I mean, they can just watch what we got game 1, you know? We're going to try to put on our best performance and compete. So,
talk to me about the D-line and kind of who sticks out and who gives you a good challenge across the way there.
There's a lot of good dudes on the D-line. Tyler Batty does well every day. Lorenzo Falatea, is good to have him back. There's a lot of dudes giving us the work, so it's good to have.
Do you ever miss being a quarterback?
Sometimes, but not. No, I love it. I love O-line. I love offensive line. So.
How was your arm as a quarterback?
It was all right.
Yeah?
Yeah,
what are we talking about in terms of like in a game, reasonable distance that you would throw?
60 maybe.
You throw it 60?
Yeah, I think 72 is the farthest I throw. Not in a game, but just
chucking it.
Just chucking it.
Could you throw it 60 like right now?
Probably not.
I'm not saying I want you to do it. I want to keep your arms good.
Probably not. The shoulders are kind of shot.
Shoulders are different musculature
exactly.
up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the strongest dude on the team right now?
On the team? Caden Haas, probably.
Caden Haas.
Nisa Mahe.
D-line. Way to throw the D-line some love. Who's the pound-for-pound strongest guy in your opinion?
Pound for pound. George Udo, I haven't seen him lift in a minute, but last time I checked, he's throwing around crazy weight. Chris Brooks throwing around crazy weight. Hinckley.
Hinckley's first-team All-American. Man, look, the way he looks, unbelievable.
Yeah, he's
good dude.
He's a freak. Yeah, great dude.
Might see the field a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah, and then all the O-line are throwing around weight, so it's really good to have the good offensive line group chucking around weight in every lift.
Hey, that's the goal, man.
Yeah.
Blake, thanks for the time. Best of luck with everything.
Appreciate you. Yep.